Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now let us see next question, that is question number 3. D, E, F are midpoints of sides BC, CA, AB of triangle ABC. Find the ratio of areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. So first let us draw a suitable diagram for this. This is triangle ABC. D is the midpoint of BC. See, this is BC. Here we can take D. E is the midpoint of CA. So we can take here E, and F is the midpoint of AB. So let us join DEF. DE, EF and then DF. Right. Now here the question is related with ratio of areas of two triangles. Here this is the triangle DGF and the whole triangle ABC. Here first I will tell you certain steps to be followed in order to solve this question easily. First one, here before finding the area of triangle DEF by area of triangle ABC, before reaching this step, the basic one is that these two triangles are to be similar. So here first we should prove triangle DEF is similar to triangle ABC. This is the first thing. Before reaching this, we have to prove this. Right. To prove both the triangles are similar, mostly we use EAA similarity. Here also the same similarity we are going to use. So here for proving this, we are going to EAA similarity. That means minimum two of the corresponding angles in triangle DEF and triangle ABC are to be equal. For reaching this AA similarity criterion, for reaching this, we need to show that two of the angles are equal. When the angles are equal, if we are able to prove AFDE is a parallelogram in which in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. So that here we can show angle A equal to angle D. Similarly, if we prove BDEF is a parallelogram in which we can say angle B equal to angle E. In the same way, if we prove CDFE is a parallelogram, then we can say angle C equal to angle F. So if we try for two angles, we are getting three angles here. So however, the basic thing is that these are to be proved parallelograms. To prove this, we need to prove them parallelograms. Right. For proving parallelograms, the lines are to be parallel. Opposite pair of lines or opposite pair of sides are to be parallel. So before proving parallelogram, the required case is that the lines are to be parallel. Now, when the lines become parallel, if the ratios are equal, by the converse of BPT, if the ratios are equal, then the lines are parallel. So here, before this, we need to use converse of BPT. Converse of BPT. When do we use converse of BPT? If ratios are equal, then only we can apply converse of BPT. So here, when the ratios will be equal, here you see given that D is midpoint of BC, that means BD is equal to DC. That means BD by DC is equal to 1. Similarly, since F is the midpoint, AF by FB is equal to 1. Also E is the midpoint. So here AE equal to EC or AE by EC equal to 1. In this sense, these ratios are equal. That means here we can say ratios are equal since D comma E and F are midpoints of these sides. That means here if you follow these steps in this order top to bottom, so that we will be able to get this answer in a clear and easy way. So let us start from here, right? So here I am starting the solution. See here, these are the steps are to be followed in the reverse in order to achieve our goal, right? So first one is D, E and F are the midpoints. So let us write the same here. Given D is the midpoint of side BC. We can write that here in triangle ABC. Okay, D is the midpoint of BC. Same way here, E is the midpoint of AC. F is the midpoint of AB. This is what given. Now to find, here what to find? Area of triangle DEF ratio. So is to area of triangle ABC. This is what our requirement. Now let us see how to solve this problem. So here we are going to solve it now. The thing is that since D is the midpoint of BC, let us use these given conditions. So here I would like to start from, first my target is that ratios are to be equal, right? So first we take F. Since F is midpoint of AB, we can write it as AF equal to FB. AF is equal to FB, right? It can be written as AF by FB is equal to 1. So let us consider this as equation number 1. AF by FB is equal to 1. Right. Similarly, since E is the midpoint of AC, since E is the midpoint of the side AC, so we can say AE is equal to EC. AE is equal to EC. It also can be written as AE by EC is equal to 1. Let us take this value or this equation as equation number 2. Now, from equation 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, we can say AE or AF by FB is equal to AE by EC. When the ratios are equal, we can say the lines are parallel by using converse of BPT. That is what here we are reaching. So by converse of BPT, basic proportionality theorem, we can say that if in a triangle, if a line divides the two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then that line is parallel to the third side. So here we can say EF is or FE. Anyway, you can write EF or FE. So FE is parallel to BC, right? So let us consider it as equation number 3. FE is parallel to BC. Similarly, We are not going to prove all because the same procedure can be followed. We can write the others also. FE parallel to BC. Similarly, we can say ED parallel to AB. ED is parallel to AB. FE over ED over. DF is parallel to AC or FD. FD is parallel to AC. From the equations 3, 4, 5, if FE is parallel to BC, then definitely FE is parallel to BD also. Is it clear? FE parallel to BC. These two are parallel lines. Even D also lies on the same line BC. Therefore, FE is parallel to BD. Same way ED is parallel to BF. Then here this is a parallelogram. Which one? BD EF is a parallelogram. Same way here you see ED is parallel to AB. That means same ED is parallel to AF also. So AF, ED both are parallel. Similarly DF, AE both are parallel. So if a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel, so that is a parallelogram. So here AEDF is a parallelogram. Let us go that we are going to write the same. Let us write the same here. So clearly with A, let us start AEDF. AEDF. With B, BDEF. BDEF. And with C, CDFE. CDFE. These are all parallelograms. Here, if at all you want to give reason, you can give. The thing is that opposite pair of sides are parallel. That is the reason we got here parallelogram. Now, out of which we can select here AFDE or AEDF. Here I wrote AEDF, that's why without confusing you I am saying the same way. AEDF, since it is a parallelogram, we can say in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. So here angle A is equal to angle D. Similarly, since BDEF is also a parallelogram, here we have proved. So in which these opposite angles are equal, angle B is equal to angle E. Observe carefully which angles I have taken. I am saying that angle A is equal to angle D. If you observe carefully, angle A is one of the angles of triangle ABC, whole triangle, right? Angle D is the one of the angles, or we can say corresponding angle of this triangle DEF. That means here you see we are comparing these two triangles now, in which angle A is equal to in which angle D. Similarly, from triangle ABC, if we take B, this second one is equal to from triangle DFE, this second one. That means here we got a chance to compare the angles from triangle ABC and from triangle DEF. That means here we got two pairs of angles. So we can say by AA similarity both the triangles are similar. ABC similar to DEF. So let us going to write that one now. From triangle DEF and triangle ABC, we are going to write angle D equal to angle A. Angle D is equal to angle A, since in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Same way, angle B, actually here we should write angle E, because first we are writing a triangle DEF. In the triangle measurements are to be mentioned first. So here angle E is equal to angle B. Here also same reason. We can write same as above. Same reason. In a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. So here by AA similarity criterion, we can say these two triangles are, which two? Triangle DEF and triangle ABC are similar. Triangle DEF is similar to triangle ABC. Right. When two triangles are similar, then here we are able to find their areas. So here let us find their areas now. Now area of triangle DEF by area of triangle ABC. As we know, if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of squares of their corresponding sides. So here for AB, corresponding side is DE. So here we can write AB square by DE square. So here, I'm sorry, little bit correction here. Here you see in the numerator I have taken DEF. So the corresponding side in DEF I am taking as DE square by AB square. For DE, corresponding side in triangle ABC is AB. So DE square by AB square, because I have taken first DEF in the numerator. So DEF I have taken DE square. For that DE square in triangle ABC, corresponding side is AB square. Other than this, we can even take EF square by BC square also. At the same time, DF square by AC square. But here, if we take any one of the sides, we will get the answer. So here, let us write here DE. Now observe the DE value. Since BDEF is a parallelogram, definitely this DE is equal to BF, because in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So here we can say DE is absolutely equal to BF. In a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So that is the reason DE is equal to BF. But BF is already half of AB. Do understand here the relation? Since F is the midpoint of AB, we can say either AF or BF. Whatever it is, that is half of 1/2 times AB. The same value can be taken as DE, because here these two are the opposite sides of a parallelogram, that is BDEF. So here in place of DE, I am going to take 1/2 AB. 1/2 AB. As here the requirement is DE square, I am writing 1/2 AB whole square by AB square. Let us write the same. Clear? Here I am going to write the reason. Since from parallelogram, I am writing small parallelogram diagram here. Parallelogram BDEF, opposite sides are equal, means DE is equal to BF. That BF is already 1/2 AB, since F is the midpoint there. So on simplifying this, we get 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, AB square, let us write AB square divided by this AB square denominator. Let us cancel AB square and AB square. So here we get the answer 1/4. As we need the ratio, so we can write 1/4 as 1:4. 1/4 can be written as 1:4. So here observe the question. Find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. So finally here we get triangle DEF. Here I am writing. Therefore, area of triangle DEF is to, as I don't have place here, I am writing down. area of triangle ABC is equal to, here you see 1 by 4 means 1:4. So let us write 1:4. So this is the final answer. With this problem 3 gets completed.